Hey friends, and welcome to another edition of Knife Science. Today we're going to talk about diamond stones, diamond sharpening stones when we're talking about those. So we'll just kind of talk about some basics to start with. I want to talk about how to initialize a stone and maybe how to clean a stone. So from what I found, there's about 3 different types of stones, and the difference is on what they use to bond the diamond to the plate. And 3 of the ways I've found, we basically have the glue. You can glue it on. And I think you're going to find those are cheaper. Maybe something you might find at Harbor Freight. I believe this one is electroplated. So they'll actually take and dip this in, maybe like a nickel. And they'll nickel plate this. And then the diamonds will be embedded in that. And it'll be kind of like if you chrome plate, uh, you know, bumper or something. Or there's some resin bonded, and I guess those are a little bit more expensive, and maybe some people like them a little bit better. So let's talk about initializing a diamond stone. Well, when you take, let's pretend this eraser here is a diamond, in a regular shape kind of, and you bond it, whether you glue it or you nickel plate it or however you do it, you want to leave some of that sticking out. And if you can picture across this whole plate here, some of those are going to be different heights, they're going to be more jagged and that kind of thing. So you want to, what they call, initialize it. The way I like to do that, about lost my lighting here, is with my Mora. So, as you guys might know, these Moras, Mora Basic, a lot of what Mora does, they leave an unfinished spine, and because of that, that saves them some money when they don't have to finish it. But you're just going to want to take whatever. I've seen people take cheap chisels, that kind of thing. Let me put this one back in here. And you're going to want to just rub it all the way across, back and forth, and do it about a minute. They say to wash it, do it about another 2 to 5 minutes, wash it again. But after about 10 minutes of continuous rubbing, your stone should be initialized, they'll call it. And you can move on to the next stone. Now, here's a little tip. If you move from the coarse to the less coarse, to more fine stone, you need to wash your spine. You're going to get something called cross-contamination. You can actually get more diamonds, the larger size, in your fine one. So you got to be careful of that. Apparently, if you move from the fine to the coarse, it's not that big of an issue. So keep that in mind. You don't want any cross-contamination happening. So how do you clean a diamond stone? Well, that's a great question. You can take and run this under warm soapy water, which is what I've done in the past, and then it stays clean. I actually used this one already, probably sharpened 20 knives, and I could see it was getting dirty, and I just got it right away, and I washed it out, rinsed it off warm. I used like hot water, wipe it out, take a paper towel, wipe all the way around it, and then I set it on a fan. I have a room fan that I can adjust so it shoots straight up, and I let that thing blow it off, leave it there for 15-20 minutes, and then it's dry. You don't want it to rust. So did that to both of these. I don't know if you guys remember the Lansky eraser. I guess you can use that. That would be appropriate for this. And I've seen a video where a guy likes to use a solvent called Baristol. I think that's Baristol. I haven't actually looked for it, but in the video it looked like it was working effectively. So diamond stones, when I'm switched to this, got this, boy, it's a literally what I'd call the cat's meow. It cuts so much faster than my wet stones, my oil stones. So um, like to hear what you guys have to say about diamond stones. And this particular tool is the Workshop Guided Field System, Work Sharp. So if you guys have any experience with that, I'd like to hear about that as well. All right, not much for knife science number, what are we on, 8? Uh, but I wanted to talk, well, this might be number 7. I wanted to talk about initializing the stones. Thanks, guys. Bye.